Well, there's been plenty said about Placebo, but you know, I always think the best people to talk about a band are the band themselves. So Brian from Placebo sat us down and told us some of this.
We were very, very surprised by it. You know, that a song that kind of got so high in the charts we thought was kind of unfathomable. So, you know, we just walked around with our mouths open for a while. How it's affected us is that it's just, you know, on a positive side, it's just opened up so many more opportunities. And, you know, but on the negative side, it just means that your life becomes less and less your own. But it's all right. I'm not complaining. I think that just because it's basically kind of personality-fueled music, personality-driven stuff, that a lot of people feel attracted to that. Since I was born, I started to decay. Now nothing ever, goes my way. The songs have a certain amount of space for people's emotions to live within them, and you know, that means that you kind of have to place yourself, I guess, in a certain position of vulnerability. But you know, but what it does is that it creates for a sort of like a much more human kind of like experience and response. Shoulders, toes, and knees. I'm 36 degrees. Shoulders, toes, and knees. 36 degrees. Being on the road is kind of like being in a bubble. You live for the rush of getting a response from a large group of people. So we were really surprised. It was our first gig in Belfast, so you know, it was like our hottest gig ever, and we lost about 3 pints of sweat during it, and people were passing out and stuff like that at the front, and yeah, we were quite blown away by the response. I think if the magic goes, then you have to be sort of like brave enough and honest enough with yourself to kind of like either force yourself to completely reinvent yourself or stop, you know. But I think that we're in it for the long haul, so, you know, we want, you know, longevity, so we're going to try and, you know, swing this cat until its tail falls off.